What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel for another video. If you're new here, consider subscribing. We do a lot of Dokkan videos and content, and today we're going to be talking about the 10th anniversary. I also got my friend here, Muhammad, so I'll put his link in the description as well, so make sure you show him some love. And he's also on my homepage as well, so if you just want to click that clickable link, you can subscribe to him that way as well. If you don't want to look in the description, I'm going to let him introduce himself.
What is up, guys? How are y'all doing? We're all hyped for the 10th anniversary, so today it's gonna be a interesting video.
It's a 10th anniversary video because the game is dead pretty much right now. Like,
Buns.
yeah, it's pretty buns. Like, we've had a lot of content though. I mean, I think, you know, up to this point, but this celebration was very lackluster. I think most people are probably done with their summons. If not, you know, I just really wanted only one copy of each unit, and I was like, all right, I'm looking at the future ahead because that, you know, 10th anniversary, it better be hype. So
Yes, yeah, it should be for sure. I think everybody's saying November is the most dead month of the year, so it's to be expected, so that's what it is.
it is. So we'll pull up the roadmap here. So we're going to talk about a lot of things today, guys. We might be a little all over the place. We like to, me and Muhammad here, we love the game, so we kind of go into a little bit of everything about it, but we're going to keep our main focus being the 10th anniversary, whether it's about Dragon Stones or the units overall. We're going to talk about our wants and things like that, like I said, because we're pretty much, I think, at this point, I'm like, if you had a red X, I'm just putting an X over November, like it's done for me. I don't care anymore. It's like it's over. It was underwhelming. It is what it is. Rest in peace, heroes. That's how I feel. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, pretty much. Rest in peace, heroes. I think a lot of people have been pretty sad about it. No Gojira, no Elder Priest Goku, no Family Kamehameha unit. It's been pretty sucky. But yeah, I guess people are just like whatever, try to get by to their final goodbyes and try to move on to December. Yeah, pretty much.
Right, and I try not to be negative myself, like about it, like, but it's not even so much that the celebration stinks. I mean, it's partial to that, but it's like you're not going to get those units either. So it's like it could have been like next year, like they flopped this year, and next year they could have came out with it and made up for it. But that's not going to happen because it's over after this. So that's where it bothers me more. It's like instead of making up for your mistake, there's not going to be no make up for it, and it's over.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Hopefully, the next crossover summons they can cook and maybe do some interesting stuff. Maybe collabs. I don't be comp. They have collabs.
I'm curious because everybody pretty much has said Dragon Ball Divers, but I think, you know, it'd be cool if they did some Spark and Zero crossovers, and my friends like Blood was talking, and Bry and stuff was talking about Daima. I mean, Daima is a crossover, but I think it's not going to be what's in this slot. I think it's going to be like, since Daima's still coming out, and then it's not going to be anniversary. Blood was like thinking Daima's going to be like, there's only 6 episodes out of Daima right now. There's supposed to be like 20 episodes, so it takes them like 6 months to develop. They said usually for animations and stuff. So I don't see Daima being the anniversary at all.
Yeah, I don't think the anniversary. I think Diamond celebration will happen at some point, but not anniversary.
No. And like I said, we'll go on to the next point. The anniversary is always Goku and Vegeta in some form. And then if an enemy is included, it's usually Goku and Vegeta's the fusion, like Gogeta. Or like pretty much it's only been Gogeta. So that's why I think Super Vegeta this year, you were talking about that. You want to see Kid Buu and Super Vegeta, which I do too. I kind of want to see a Buuhan with a really like a right away transformation to Kid Buu, like if you want, with both of them. I just think that'd be really cool, but I'm cool with either way they do it.
Right.
So
yeah,
I was going to say, I think it's a high probability we're going to see a Super Vegito. Like I said, if we go look at the Dokkan Wiki cards, we don't have any Super Vegito. Like I said, I pulled this up a while ago too. We've kind of been talking for a little bit before this video, but there's only 2 there. And I think they both need super easy A's at this point.
Both are very old.
I mean, so I think Super Vegito's high probability. Kid Buu is a meme at this point. Everybody thinks that. I think this man has just become a meme of the game. It's like it's weird to think though, because he's like the main. He's one of the main big villains of Dragon Ball Z. The big three villains. Like he's up there. Like he's like a main villain like Frieza and Cell, in which both Frieza and Cell have multiple LRs. Like, and it's like this guy has nothing. So it's like, does Omatsu really hate Kid Buu? I think he does.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You gotta ask him. Maybe he's not a Kid Buu fan.
Maybe he don't like the color pink. Maybe he just I don't know. He don't like bubblegum, or because that's what Kid Buu reminds me of, or Buu chewing gum. Maybe he don't like pink chewing gum, or he had a traumatizing event. Maybe someone like blew a bubble as a kid or something, the pink gum, and it busted his hair, and it reminds him of that. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be crazy.
It's like traumatizing him. I don't know, but I mean, at this point, it's like, why? Why does he not? Like he blew up the earth right away, and he tortured the crap out of everybody. He went to the other world and harassed Pikkon and all them, and before he went to Goku and Vegeta and stuff like that. So it's just, I don't know. But what I do think is something that's kind of off topic is people think Kid Buu is stronger than Buuhan. That is not true. Buuhan is the strongest form of Kid Buu. Buuhan has all the absorptions. Kid Buu is just more dangerous because he has no conscience. He just does whatever. That's why he's more dangerous.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair assumption to make, yeah.
And that's what they said. He just destroys planets, doesn't care, just right away. And yes, he's still stronger than base Goku and Vegeta, but like Vegito could have stopped Kid Buu, but unfortunately it didn't happen because they were already defused. But anyways, we want to see Kid Buu. We want Kid Buu in the game. I think, if you want to knock the 10th anniversary out of the park, I think Super Vegito and Kid Buu is a great pick for part 1. Is there anything else, Muhammad, you think could be a part 1?
Majin Vegeta, boy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I can't complain. Majin Vegeta.
Would you have the Super Saiyan 2 Goku in there as well?
Yeah, you could put him in there, yeah.
I mean, because they would have to have Goku and Vegeta somehow, yeah. I mean, I've been saying I wanted this as a celebration too, so yeah. I think that's a high possibility too. Yeah, it would be nice to see a new Majin Vegeta. They use a lot of this part with like his free-to-play card, but I wouldn't complain about that because there's not too many good Majin Vegeta. I think the purple one is the only. Like, yeah, like they're old there too, so he needs another LR. He's only got one, and they've updated it, and then this one is the most recent one. God, this banner shafted me, but anyways. This is the most recent one, and there's no like LR version of it, so, like other than this one. So yeah, I mean it's not like he has a ton, and I don't think. Let me see, Goku Super Saiyan 2. Other than in the Boo Bros, there's not really an LR version of this Goku, so
yeah.
And then they do need to easy A this guy, so I mean yeah. I mean, I guess that's a possibility, and there's really good animations in that. I wouldn't complain about that. Some probably would, because people are like, if they get fusions, they're upset. I'm not. Like, I'd be cool with that as a pick, like those two.
Yep.
And then we also think GT is a contender because the Super Saiyan 4s are going to get easy aid, and the God Bros, the blue duo, they're going to get easy aid from the Broly movie as well, which I hope they're both insane. There's a lot of good picks for anniversary. And Baby, like I said, I know some people don't like Baby. I think Baby's a cool character, man. I think he's up there. I think he's a character that deserves to be canon. Maybe not the first pick as canon. I think my first pick as a canon character would be Cooler because it's Frieza's brother. But like Janemba, Baby, like they're both very Very cool design. Like that's a very cool design. Like in multiple forms, transformations, and then in the game we don't have that as well. So we only have, like I said, we don't have any hardly baby Vegeta. If you type it in here, well, I ain't gonna pull it up that way. I guess regular baby. We only got the two. This one was cool, but these two are the only usable ones. So, and that's a giant form. And it's not like there's one with super attack animation. So he needs some love too. There's a lot of possibilities. It's going to be hard to narrow down until they give us some hints. I hope Dokkan gives us some hints to what we're going to get for this anniversary, because I really want to see some good stuff. We got the Divine Carnival, so next month, I think, like I said, we crossed over in November, so next we're going to see, I believe me and him both said AGL Jiren to the next point of the video, right? I think we said that.
Yeah.
I see Jiren more coming in December than I do January. What about you? Or you think they're going to bait him, use him for bait, like right at the end?
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna lean on more towards December. I think beginning or mid of December, Jiren is gonna come out with the new Divine Dragon Carnival banner. He's also gonna show up there. I feel like that would work best. I don't think he would show up late January, because remember, January would be 2025. Remember?
Yep.
And they said that he has to appear before 2025, which means December has to be the last month guaranteed season. So, 100% guaranteed December. There's no doubt about it. Unless he shows up in November, but that's unlikely. So.
Yeah, I think it'd be early because the Christmas banner is on the 25th, and that's usually when she some of the anniversary units on it.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what that banner is called. Does that have a specific name? Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Plays this game, though. I mean,
they call it the Tanabata. Okay.
Do they still call it that? So it's like the Tanabata overall banner, right? Yeah.
They say, or they in English like thank you celebration.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that makes sense because I mean put Jiren before that, and then Jiren could release alongside the Christmas banner like right before it, and then Christmas is going to come out, and I think Christmas will hold us till New Year's. New Year's will still do their step up thing, I think. And I think there will be a new trap banner.
Yeah, there'll be one new banner for sure before the anniversary.
There always is, and it's usually a legendary summon, I feel like. Because one year they had a trap. Tapion and Minosha was a trap. And I remember that because I was like, I wanted them because they were cool. I remember that.
Dude, yeah.
And then they just kind of died. But yeah, I remember this card coming out like right before an anniversary. I don't remember which one. It's been a few years back, so I don't guess it'll tell you the date on here. It released June 2020. It was 2021 anniversary, so yeah.
The global.
I thought it was this, but I could be wrong. Anyways, but they always come out with something trap. I do know that. I've noticed that since I played. They always like come out with something right before an anniversary.
Right.
From playing JP, I noticed that, and I was like, So,
Yeah.
I guess now, since we we gave our wants, we're bored of the celebration. I hate to say that about Heroes. It makes me feel so bad. I'm just like, I'm done. Like, I was happy to get a copy of each one. That's all I wanted for collection, and then
They fumbled it, bro. Other than the units actually pretty good. I like the units, but other than that, they fumbled it.
Oh, they fumbled it hard. Because if it was like Gogeta's, if they would have brought Gogeta's, kind of going back to that, and then I would have probably chased rainbows for them. But I'm not going to chase rainbows for just a blue Goku, even though he's decently cool. They messed up his active skill, like in the art, but whatever. But it's whatever. He's cool. But he's not as hype as Gogeta. Let's be real. So we X this off. We've kind of said, what we think. We think Jiren and then Christmas for global. And then, like I said, you got your New Year's and then your trap. So realistically, there's probably about 4 banners that global's got to make it through till 10th. 4 or 5. They could do another trap banner too. They kind of sometimes do that trap banner that like, oh, it's like 100 stones or something, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about? So 4 or 5 could be like in there, so it's possible. They want to get your stones before you can save up too many. So this is the next point of the video. How are you going to spend your stones? Like if you're free to play. I'm not free to play, so you always say the golden thing is use your stones as your money. How many stones do you think you'll have for this, Muhammad? Say if you didn't have any. Say you're at 0 right now. Like,
Yeah.
take away whatever it is you got. And you have, from now to the end of January, you're free to play. How many stones do you think you'd get, and what would you do?
Ooh, man, if I had 0 stones, and let's say it was December, I'll probably save up 1,000 stones at least for anniversary, and then any extras, say I would have a budget for like any other banners that I might be interested in, but I'll probably save at least 1,000 for anniversary.
Now, would you still summon on Jared? Because I know you said you want to now with what you got, but if you didn't have what you got, would you still try to summon for him, or?
If I had, let's say, saved up like 1,100, right? I would probably. It depends, man. I would probably go like do 2 rotations. I would do 2 multis on him, spend my 100 stones, right? And if I don't get him, then I'll go until I have 750 stones, probably, if the banner's that good, and then that's it. If I don't get him, I don't get him. I continue to save. Because I'll probably still have 1,000 stones by anniversary anyway. I can get to 50 more stones, so.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're going to earn a lot, like, as a free-to-play player. If you're new watching this video, you can guesstimate, like, within, like, I don't know, you might not be able to complete some hard events right away, but, like, I would say at least 500 plus stones, like, free earned if you play consistently from the 10th, especially if you're new anyways.
Oh, if you play during 10th anniversary, yeah, you're getting 1,000, bro.
Yeah.
For free.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So you can already add 1,000 plus. I think they're going to get, if they're smart, I think we'll get closer to 1,500 this year because it's 10th anniversary. Like, to me, this should be the biggest celebration of all the anniversaries that we've had so far. I mean, and they've been great anniversaries. Like, if you see this picture, like, we've had a lot of good anniversaries and, you know, pretty good rights, though. But this is the first double-digit year, so this is the first year that we're getting a 10th, which is a big step, man. 10 years of a mobile game is pretty awesome. Some games don't make it this far, so.
Yep.
I feel like if they fumble this one, they'll kill their game. I feel like this can't be a fumble.
No, if they fumbled it, Dokkan's over.
I feel like this is like they fumbled the crossover, like they fumbled Dragon Ball Heroes, and that already left the sting. So if this is not hype, that's just going to leave people like this is going to make a lot of people either quit or they're going to go on strike from the game for a while until whatever happens. I don't know. I could see that, like kind of a crash out. I personally would want to kind of crash out. Like, I love this game, but if this is bad, like, I haven't seen a bad anniversary. I've like the Spirit Bomb ones. It was like ones that wasn't as hype for me. Like, they were cool units, but like it wasn't as hype as what I wanted. But I haven't seen a terrible anniversary, if that makes sense.
Right.
So I feel like they can't fumble this one. Or people are going to be targeting Omatsu. Like, I already felt bad when they done that last player survey. I'm like, I'm sure they're getting a lot of heat. They've done a lot of good things. Like, they started out hot. Like, I feel like October was fire. Like, October was so good. Like, the Greatest Warrior, like, all the EJs we got and everything, all the content catching us up. Like, they cooked. Like,
October, they surprisingly did so good. I don't know. It's supposed to be a dead month, but they actually cooked.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was I want to put a fire emoji next to it. And then I want to put a poop emoji next to, like, November, bro. Yeah, November's like the dead month.
It's the dead month of the year, yeah.
I think you're going to start seeing it build up starting December.
Yep.
I feel like they wanted to get this out of the way. I hate that they did that, like with the heroes, but they just wanted to get it out of the way, and they were like, I'm done with it. So I feel like that's how they did it, like a tissue blowing your nose, like my allergies. They're like, all right, we got it, it's done. So they could focus on December forward. So
Yep.
I hope they make some changes with the June banner and stuff, like a little bit. I want to say the same, but I hope they put Cell Max in there or something.
We'll see.
Because it says Divine Dragon Carnival, so is this Divine Dragon Carnival new? Like, it says for both months. So yeah, one of the month is going to be June, and then January is going to probably have another one. Because why would they put both the months there? So
That's true.
I don't know. So if it was me and I had 0, it depends on where you're at in the game. Like if you're new to the game and you still got all these events like Dokkan Quest stories and you can build up stones, I'm gonna at least do like 500 on June, and I'm gonna save the rest for anniversary because, you know, if you ain't done none of those, like if you're new to the game and you ain't done none of the Dokkan Quest stories, you're getting, you know, a few thousand from just the free events and stuff, the boss rushes and all that. Plus, you got that new free-to-play team that they got with the Greatest Warrior, and you're gonna be able to stack. So then you're gonna, like we said, 1,000 from the 10th. So I mean, we're hyped. I think we made this video because we wanted to give you all our wants. I think this is a good pick. I'm not gonna make fun of his pick here. I think Majin Vegeta would be really cool. Very popular character among a lot of people. Very respected character. Around a bunch of people. I can't talk right now. But a very wanted character too. Like Legends get Ultra Vegeta, so like I think they could make more of this unit and nobody would. There'd be some complainers, but I've seen more people that love Majin Vegeta than hate him. I haven't heard over my life too many people complain. Like, this character has been one of people's favorites. Also, among, like, characters like Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Like, he's up there. Like, he's an iconic character is pretty much what I'm saying. Like, the Super Saiyan 2 Goku is, but, like, just the Majin Vegeta was like the pinnacle of the point of him trying to go back to his Saiyan pride, like, so it stuck out to people. And he went out with a bang, sadly, but I wouldn't be upset with this. I can't see it as a top pick, but if it is then that'd be really cool. I would probably go in for him first, to be honest. You know, I'm actually, as weird to say this, I'm more of a Goku fan than a Vegeta, but this form of Vegeta for me is like, it just stands out. It's different from just like a Super Saiyan 2 Goku. It's just cool. It's very cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very, very good pick. I think fusions is the biggest possibility. I mean, I would want, my personal one, I want Super Vegeta more. But if there's a second pick, I would want it to be this fight. Like, I'd want to be this or GT. I'm not going to be upset with either of the picks.
Yeah, we'll see. There's no more way to find out. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for the hints. We gotta wait for the reveals. It'll be a hype time.
I don't think, you know, SSJ2 Teen Gohan is going to be in this because, like, Goku and Vegeta is always the primary focus of the anniversary. If it is, it'll be the part 2. That would be a really good part 2 as well. Like, this Teen Gohan as an LR and a new Perfect Cell as a part 2 would be really cool. Like, they could do a Perfect Cell with the Fat Cell. They didn't even pull it up, just pulled up a Fat Cell. But with a Fat Cell, like, kind of active skill or something, like, they could do. I don't know. They could do a lot of different stuff. I mean, I could see that as a part 2, but it's not going to be as part 1. Because, like I said, look right here. You don't see Gohan in any of these. Like, they don't have the 8th and 9th on here, but even on those, you don't see is a good picture too. It's not very big, but it's always Goku, Vegeta, and a villain. Like every single one of them.
Yeah.
So like, ooh, this one year they had. So I guess the year they had the Super Saiyan 3 and the Majin Vegeta. So yeah, it's possible. Like this could be a part 2 as well. Your Majin Vegeta could be a part 2 as well in the Goku.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be a solid part 2. I think a good part 2 would be something that's not like it needs to be mainline, but it needs to build off the hype of the first part. Like part 1 would be fusions, would be the most hype, and part 2 could be like something different in terms. So yeah, I think we're ready for hype. I'll keep you guys posted as any hints come. I don't think there will really be any until January for this. I think my boy Muhammad here probably feels the same. I don't see him because they're going to do that in-person reveal like on the 18th or 19th of January. So that's when they'll show off the attacks and the units. So there could be some hints prior to that, a couple, week or two before that. But I think in January will be when you see it. But I don't see us getting any hints in December. I just don't think they'll do that. I mean, they could. It'd be cool if they would. I like their little hints. I like that they make me think all the way up. It could be very minuscule. Like how they did with the Trunks, the Future Saga, when they did it, the worldwide download and stuff. They could do that. But I think, it's pretty much set in stone what Global's getting next, I think, after you see the Lord Slug banner go away, which is at the end of the month. It's like around the 29th as well, around that area. I think Heroes ends on 29th, maybe not Slug. I think Slug ends on the 21st. So right after this month ends, the beginning of January, or when the next banner drops, or right after Slug, you might see Jiren.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last thing we need. I think we got everything else. I think we're pretty much, even though it was a train wreck, because we got the Videl, STREZA. We got all that stuff. I don't think we're missing. Are we missing any content, Muhammad, other than the Jiren?
We're missing the sub EZAs for Android 18, Android 17, and Piccolo in terms of common.
Right.
Jiren. Missing obviously Goku Frieza, and this is small celebration, to be honest. That's it.
And they could throw that in December for content too, so for Global.
Yeah.
On top of the Christmas stuff, so I think this month is pretty much just dead. It's over. If you're still summoning on Heroes, cool. I think a lot of people, like I said, we X'd it off our Charizard here. We're like, alright, they fumbled it. We're kind of like, I'm kind of erasing this Heroes from my memory. I want to stick to the year before Heroes being kind of more my last one, because it was epic. Like Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta was really cool. Like Universal Tree Goku's cool, but he's like the only really cool unit. Demigra is a good unit too, but I don't see nobody super excited over for Aos, and the Bardock has terrible animations. I love Bardock, but boy, they dropped the ball on that too. So November is pretty much dead. It's done. There's nothing going to be else this month. Like there's not going to be any more banners this month. I feel like it's until the end. If it happens last week, I don't think there'll be any more banners until like after Slug goes away. At least could be Jiren.
Yeah, but based on the roadmap, we might get Frieza stuff in this Dokkan Quest story. Maybe we'll get more content later in like a week or two, actually.
That'll be like, I feel like around when Slug ends too. I think they'll start that.
Yeah, probably.
I think Jiren will come during that as well. And then, like I said, you're talking about the Frieza event. So that kind of like goes with the Frieza Awakening here. So, I mean, theme wise.
Yeah, I guess.
And so I'd say you'll see all that early December. I think by the end of December we'll be completely caught up by Christmas.
That's exactly correct. Yep, for sure, 100%.
If they don't get us caught by Christmas, then they're just fumbling the ball. They're just wasting time. They're just wasting plenty of time that they could easily throw these 2 or 3 events in there and then the Jiren banner and call it a day. It'd be if Omatsu doesn't do this. If you're watching this Omatsu, which I highly doubt he'll ever watch this stuff or understand, but if you do that, you're gonna make players very unhappy if you fumble this, like, because you ain't got much time, buddy. You got to the end of December, pretty much December, and then it's we should be right with JP starting the new year. So,
Yep.
I think that's pretty much the video. So, I mean, save your stones. If I was you guys, save your stones. If you want to rainbow the heroes units, cool. Like, I could do that, cool. But when you rather have more copies and stones for like Jiren or Anniversary, like, I spend money too. I plan to buy some packs before it goes away. There's a couple of white stone packs I want to get next week. But it's like, that's even if you were to rainbow, would you rather put an extra 300 stones to that, or would you rather put it to some new stuff? So you got to think of that as well as a player. You know, I mean, I have money and I'm not rich, so like I said, think of your stones as valuableness and where you want to put most of your stones. Like, I'm not greedy. I'm not trying to talk crap about other players, but like, I don't always feel like I have to rainbow everything right away. I do sometimes. That's just me. That's my preference as a player. If you feel like you got to do that, then that's cool. But I think right now is crunch time. I think you should be stacking your stones for at least to do a rotation on Jiren. And then I wouldn't even really worry about Christmas. If I was brand new to the game, I probably would do a step up on the New Year. I ain't gonna lie. Because you'll get a lot of units just for doing one step up round, especially if you're brand new. Like, because you get great value out of that step up.
Yeah, you do. That's true.
If you're new, you're going to be missing a lot of those units from this past year. So I would do a rotation on Jiren. I would do a rotation on the New Year's. I would skip the trap banner, and then I would just go in on the Anniversary. That would be me. And if you're Muhammad, you're going to go 500 deep on Jiren because it's Jiren, boy. So this is a pretty long video. I'm going to let you talk to him. You got anything else you want to tell him about Dragonstone's units? Or
save your stones, but most importantly, enjoy the game. If there's anyone to summon on, go ahead, summon on him. Just enjoy the game and have some fun. And yeah, welcome to Dokkan, I guess.
I agree. Like I said, I like to give suggestions on how you spend your stones. But if you want to try to rainbow everything, cool, do it. If you don't, cool. If you think Jiren is the best thing in the world, you want to spend 2,000 stones on him, cool, do it. Like, I'm not going to do that, but I'm not going to make fun of somebody either if that's like your favorite character. So,
yeah.
If you're not enjoying the game at the end of the day and you're not pulling what you want, like, because most people go for characters. I kind of like getting one of each character, but there is more characters that are hyped than others for me. But some people don't care. They just want to pull characters they like. So,
yeah,
I can get that too. I'm more of a collector. I like to have a pretty full box with every card I can get. So, but you do Dokkan the way you want to do it. Whoever watches this video, and let us know what you're going to do. We want to know too. Like I said, leave your comment on the video of what you really want to see, or how are you going to spend your stones. Because we're not going to make fun of you. We'll probably say interesting. We let people have their opinions. So look forward to more hype. We got more coming. We don't have really a whole lot to talk about. We talked quite a bit in this one. I think that's pretty much it for this year, and there's nothing else to really can talk about. I feel like Muhammad agrees. There's really the only hype thing coming is the 10th anniversary. That's what everybody's looking at, like a big old steak. They better not fumble 10th. That's my last final thought. If they fumble 10th, we ride at dawn. If you watch this video, get your pitchforks, get your horses. And if you ain't got a horse, go steal a horse. Get a cape, and we ride. So anyways, show my boy Muhammad, final closing out of this video. Show my boy Muhammad some love. If he is right about the Majin Vegeta, give him super credit. Like I said, it'd be cool to see. He makes a lot of Dokkan content and showcases. I'm sorry, I got allergies right now. Pretty bad. But show him some love, man. I love having him on the channel. I hope you all stay awesome. I hope you're excited for 10th. Please let him not fumble this. And like I said, be smart with your Dragon Stones. I'll let Muhammad say goodbye to you here. Anything you gotta say to him?
And we'll see you guys real soon.
I think he said you cut out a bit, but I'll tell him what you did. I think you did, but you said see you soon. I think he said thank you for watching. And he said we'll catch you guys soon. I'm pretty sure is what he said.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
I was like, I heard him, but I don't know if they would have heard you. But show them some love, man. We love making these videos because we just love the game. We want to build the hype. We hate getting. I hate getting my expectations up, but I want to build some hype. So, because really, there's nothing else to be hype of right now but the 10th anniversary in Jiren. In Jiren, but I'm a Jiren buff, so some people don't care for Jiren though. They most of the 90% of players are going to be hyped for anniversary, if not more. So,
yep.
So. Well, stay tuned. We're going to be doing some collab summons, guys, to close this video out. It's a little long. I hope y'all enjoy this video. We love talking about Dokkan. I'm going to end it here. Look forward to some collab summons because I plan to get some of the people together in our community to do that as well. We could probably do, like, I don't know. We can have four summon videos on the same video, vice versa. How we'll do it, we'll figure it out. I plan to get with Muhammad here. I think he wanted to do it. Noah, if you're watching this, he wanted to do it. And then maybe one of the other guys want to do it, or whoever else. So I think Blood wanted to as well. Brah. So we'll figure it out. So guys, stay awesome. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for showing some love to me and Muhammad. Thank you for listening to us yap. Like I said, stay hyped. They fumbled heroes, so just hang in there, hold on to your stones. If you want to summon on some stuff after this, man, like I said, do what you want with your stones. We just give you our suggestions, and stay tuned to the next video, guys. Peace.
Yep. Peace out. See you.